Hello Leo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your June 2025 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Leo. What we're going to do is we're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationship areas, money, career, finances too, and any other thread that comes out for you. So, always like the Knight of Pentacles, so we do have the Knight of Pentacles as your overarching energy. Let's see what we have with that, Leo. The Five of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords. A Judgment. Nine of Swords. Let's see what we have for you. Let's look at love, romance, relationship areas first. What do we have for our lovely Leos? Thank you for the month of June. Angel, spirits, guides. One more shuffle actually. Let's see what we have for you. Message for Leo, thank you. So we've got another knight, the Knight of Swords. With that Leo, we've got the Ace of Cups. What do we have for Leo? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Leo. Money, career, financial areas. Thank you. Eight of Swords. I've got the 8, 9 and 10 of Swords now. And we have the Fool. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Leo? Message for Leo. Angel, answer message for Leo for June. You're ready. You're absolutely ready. It's quite an empowered message. Message for Leo, thank you. Romance angel message. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And Leo, let's see what we have in terms of money areas. Message, 2 cards. The first one is bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a high vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside, enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree or garden. Sit under the stars. Or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. And we have let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn to grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So, Leo, there is a kind of situation going on here. You know, I have the 8, 9 and 10 of Swords. Let's look at money areas, because the Knight of Pentacles is not limited to that, but can be strongly linked to money areas indeed. So this can be someone making you an offer. It's very positive in terms of manifesting abundance as well. It's a great sign that you are absolutely productive. The efforts that you put into a particular situation in money is likely to bring some kind of reward for your effort and change as well. Because we have an energy of lack with the 5 of Pentacles And we have a Knight that brings some kind of abundant offer for you. So even changing your circumstances. The Knight of Pentacles can represent a job offer, a business opportunity, a contract. It's very positive in terms of go-aheads in, sums of money as well. So loans, funding, investments of some kind, getting the go-ahead on a cash sum. So this would be very powerful if you were looking to do that. This would be that kind of energy of a go-ahead to do with a sum of money. It's also very good in terms of a sum of money being offered to you. Could be some process that you're going through, which results in some kind of offer. This is the fundamental energy here. When we look at this energy here, talking about money, career, finances, I feel that this offer is going to come in and likely liberate you from a situation that you might have felt was beyond your control. Now, the Fool can also link with a brand new beginning as well. I mean, we generally start a brand new beginning as well with the Fool energy. But it represents liberation from feeling stuck or waiting for something to complete. Wanting to break free of something that is beyond our control. This is that kind of energy here where I feel you might be going through some kind of experience or process, but you're going to break free of it. You're going to liberate from it, and some kind of offer is going to come in. We can be stressed when we fear that things are ending. We can be stressed when we're dealing with endings as well. The Ten of Swords can be a painful ending of any kind. It can be your own business. It can be to do with anxiety, to do with knowing that an ending's coming. And it might well be that you're feeling that things are beyond your control and you need to line something else up. This can also be, some kind of experience or process that you're going through. When at the end of that experience, you're wondering, I don't know how this is going to end. I'm worrying, and we feel about the worst case scenario with this kind of energy. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get this, or I don't think I'm going to get that. I don't know. This is that kind of energy that we tell ourselves because it's a lot of mental energy. There's a lot of concentration to do with the mind with these two cards and the Eight of Swords. A strong sense of uncertainty, doubt. What if this happens? What if that happens? Oh, I didn't do that. All of this kind of energy, we can kind of talk ourselves into an increasing negative state of mind if we're not careful. We do know that there is some kind of completion that you're dealing with or that you're knowing is coming your way. But the Ten of Swords it ends. Sometimes we feel stabbed in the back, betrayed, deeply wounded, deeply hurt. It can be linked with loss as well, or endings of any kind. But there is a new day. The Tens are a completion. There is a new day, a new dawn rising in the distance, pushing away those clouds. And that's where the focus needs to be, and a strong sense of spirit telling you, whatever this stressful situation, it can also be, with these energies, for some of you, it could well be exceptional stress at work too. And you might be saying, you know what? It's just not worth it. These energies can be, it's just not worth it. So you might get a new job. So, this might well be some kind of experience or process that you're going through, or you come to a point where you say, you know what, I'm done. It's time to kind of bring change to my scenario because I can't keep on keeping on with this any longer. So something might come to a head as well. But however this manifests for you, you break free. A brand new chapter begins for you. You liberate from all this kind of stressful, challenging behavior. And that's the energy at play. There is an offer coming in. There could well be a decision. The Judgment energy can be a decision. And it's generally a final decision. It will pretty much conclude this situation here. So we can make our own judgments, clearly. Like I just said, sometimes we're saying, you know what, it's time to take action. It's time to break free of this situation. It's time to get a new job because this just isn't worth it. All this stress, anxiety, worry. There can be a level of persecution with this as well. These cards can be challenging, but ultimately you break free. That's the fundamental energy here. It ends. For those of you who are going through some kind of process, whether you're trying to find a new job, whether you are going through some more official process even, could be legal, official, governmental, state. Again, the Five of Pentacles is when we feel lack. So it could well be some kind of, change in employment, career, job loss. It can be to do with also when we're feeling that we're not being awarded or given or getting what we rightly deserve. We feel lack in terms of a sum of money. So whatever this lack is, the Five of Pentacles is don't get swallowed up in that kind of energy. This is a really kind of, and this is why I keep on saying all this mental energy. When we're dealing with the Five of Pentacles and all this mental energy, we can get swallowed up with the Five of Pentacles. The energy of lack can own us, and we put out that kind of lack. We radiate that kind of lack, if we're not careful. And I think Spirit is kind of asking you to awaken to, who you are as well. This is going to awaken you to who you are. This whole process, this experience, there's a strong sense of you will be awakened through this energy because it does take quite a bit of courage, and resilience to face this, deal with it, overcome it, liberate from it. So we do go through karmic lessons and we are stronger for them. These energies, however, Leo, you could get some kind of decision here on a lack scenario. For example, there could well be some decision coming in where there is a change in abundance for you, a job offer, a business opportunity. So if you have felt lack in your current circumstances or were feeling that something was ending, it looks like something else is coming in, a job, a business opportunity. If you have gone through a more official process where you weren't getting what you deserved, there could well be some official decision as well on this basis, resolving something for you, and it's likely going to resolve in what is a very positive offer. It's an abundant offer, the Knight of Pentacles, can be a sum of money, really an energy of getting what you deserve. If it was your business here, Leo, as well, where there has been a level of stress, worry, anxiety, and again, you might be making some kind of decision to end it and get a job. The same energy applies. This could be very powerful in terms of, a job offer, a business opportunity. So however that manifests for you, this kind of very mentally testing energy is ending. You are absolutely breaking free of it. And there is an offer coming in. And it's deserved, because there is karmic energy with this. Judgment is Spirit sees our actions, God, Spirit, the universe, the higher realm, all our actions are observed. And certainly there is a feeling here of it might have taken a degree of resilience to go through this, but it does end. There is a new day, the new light coming in, pushing away the night. There is that sense of the dawn rising. But whatever experience you've gone through as well in this scenario here, it's not only made you stronger, it's made you wiser. And again, awakened for the experience as well. So this is that kind of energy that you're dealing with here, Leo. In terms of love, romance, and relationships, I feel that you're going through a situation that is testing here. But, in the area of love, it could well be associated with this situation that you might find new love. Sometimes we realize how important a certain person is to us as well in terms of love, romance, and relationships too. Because this is that kind of energy of you might be strengthened as a result in an existing relationship of this kind of experience. of realizing what somebody means to you and understanding that this is absolutely an opportunity to move forward with a relationship now, whether it's new or next level love. This is the heart opening up in terms of how you now move forward with a person. This is that kind of energy. There could also be a very powerful conversation with the Knight of Swords as well. That may open a door for you in terms of love, romance, and relationships. So this is that kind of energy with soulmate energy. You know, our soulmates can be friendships. We can have, it's people who we bond with, soulmates, kindred spirits, soul connections. We can have that in any life area, can be in work. Can be through this process you might meet somebody as well, but it's not limited to that. Sometimes we realize what's really important. And, especially when we go through these kind of like life experiences, and this might well be here, Leo, that your heart is opening to new love or next level love. Now, the additional message with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is also a very positive sign in new joy, new happiness, emotional renewal within yourself too, where you're ready for new love. This can be just that sense of, I'm just ready. I'm ready now. Could well be something you're dealing with, this whole testing experience here, but I'm ready now. I'm ready now for new love, whatever comes my way, self-love, emotional renewal and rebirth. So very powerful energy of that. And for those of you in existing relationships, these energies can also be very powerful in terms of pregnancy. Sometimes, life just has a way of kind of balancing things out. Even though you're going through this kind of like testing process I see here, this is lovely. This just feels that sense of an opportunity for new or next level love, new joy, new happiness. Even things like pregnancy would be very powerful with the Ace of Cups as well. And sometimes a little blessing from spirit to go with that. So that's what I see here, Leo. But ultimately here, we absolutely have, certainly in terms of a job, business opportunity, career, this is a very great energy in terms of, an offer, a significant offer coming in. And again, this could be affecting other things in your life, like the relationship and everything. Sometimes when this experience finishes as well, there could well be emotional renewal and new joy in the relationship itself, thinking, you know what, we can liberate from that now. We're breaking free of that now. This is the energy at play. All right. Just remember, Leo, just keep an eye on your mind. It's not always easy to control, but a lot of the time with these energies, it can affect our perspective, our outlook. And certainly with these energies, it can really distort things. They're magnified energies. So just keep in check the mind, the mental thoughts. We're not always aware of it. And when we are, we understand how to better control them. Because the mind is a powerful thing. The mind can make us think, I'm going to be stuck like this forever and nothing's ever going to change. When Spirit is telling you here, no, there is liberation from this. And this is that kind of energy. We just have to be very careful. This is the situation, but it doesn't define your energy, the Five of Pentacles is actually when we're reminded that we are being watched over, that there are solutions, but these people are so wrapped up in their circumstances, they really can't see beyond what's in front of them. And they don't actually see that there is a church right here, and there is a stained glass window which is warm. They can go in and seek shelter, food, warmth, but they don't see it. So this is that kind of energy here, Leo, where Spirit is kind of telling you, one, you are being watched over. This is a very beautiful spiritual light. But it is also an energy here of, even though there are circumstances that sometimes are beyond our control, it's what we can do within that moment do what we can do practically to overcome them. And again, Spirit kind of works with you hand in hand to do that as well. But don't let the circumstances define who you are, is what I want to say. All right, what do we have for Leo? Thank you, Angel Spirits Guides. Message for Leo. Angel message for Leo, thank you. Yeah, so your angel message is positivity. When you are positive, you keep directing a stream of high vibration energy with your thoughts, words, and actions. This affects others and they help you towards your purpose. The angels are aware of the power of your positivity, and they too will support your intentions. You choose your thoughts and attitudes, so focus on loving, abundant, and successful outcomes in every area of your life. Your positivity will make you feel happy, healthy, and fulfilled. Your affirmation, I am positive and strong. Kind of sums up what I'm saying. Leo, that's what I have for you as your June 2025 reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.